Hello and welcome back to What is Dyslexia? My name is Jack and I have dyslexia. In this video I'm going to be telling you about how to deal with dyslexia. If you have dyslexia in a person, you will always have dyslexia. There's no reason saying, I've got this object in my way, I can't get through it, I'm just going to keep going into it, but I'm getting nowhere. You have to go around it. You've got to find a better way to become a better person to get around that object. I can't really read that well. I can't really do maths that well, but I can do DT. Design and technology. Woodwork. I can do stuff that is hands-on. I can't do stuff in the brain because I can't really remember stuff. That isn't to do with dyslexia, that's to do with something else. But that is why dyslexics have more trouble doing stuff, because they always think to themselves, I can't do this, so I'm not going to do this. If I can't do it, I'm not going to do it at all. They forget about it and say, if I can't do this, I'm never ever going to do it, ever. But some of the most famous people in the whole world have dyslexia. Albert Einstein has dyslexia. Pablo Picasso has dyslexia. Tom Cruise, the actor, has dyslexia. And Richard Branson has dyslexia. These are just 4 people, to name a few. But while I've been doing research for this video, I have found so many interesting stories of great people who have worked so hard to get to where they are now. Tom Cruise, I guarantee he had troubles getting through school and getting through GCSEs. But now look at him. He stars in Mission Impossible, loads of other amazing movies I'm sure we have all watched. These are all good things that he has done. We can't deny that. But just, if you have 5 minutes, type into Google, dyslexia great stories, comes up with amazing stories of people who have grown up with dyslexia, but they have lived to get around it. So let's say we had this. To a normal person, this looks like a camera tripod. Camera adapter. It is a camera adapter. And this is a box. This is a box I have made in DT. It's an empty box. It's just sitting there on a shelf. What am I going to do with it? And along comes this in my day. This says, you can't go through me, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's telling me what to do. I can't do this. I can't do that. But I can go around it. I can find another way to get around it. I will find another way to get around this one small object. This could be a person, it could be a teacher, it could be anyone saying, you're dyslexic, you can't do this, so go away. You know what you say? You say, no, I'm not going away. I come to the same school, I'm still the same person. When I get home, I get my box I've never used, I made, and I put the object that I don't like into my box. Perfect fit. I don't like that box. I like the box, I don't like the thing in it. I put that in my box. That makes this box stronger and heavier, as you can hear. It makes me mentally stronger that I've overcome that worry during my day. You've got to do that as a normal human being. And say, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go through this rock, but I went around it. I've also taken that, I've gone and grabbed that rock, and I've put it into my soul. I will always remember that. That you put it into your brain, you put it into your whole body, you put it into me. That is what will remind you of everything in the world. That this little stone that got in your way, you will think to yourself, it's got in my way, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this stone that got in my way, I'm going to use it to my advantage. I didn't like this stone, I never will, but I'm going to use it. You've got to put this into you and think, I can't do this, I can't do it, but I'm going to try. You've got to try. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please just try. Put it inside you, remember it, remember that time. Use it, it makes you a stronger person. Putting that object, this camera tripod that I didn't like, pretending that's something I don't like, I put it into my box. I put it into the box like that. That has made my box stronger and heavier. That is something I will always remember. It is something I will always remember. You've got to get better at what you've done. You've made a box. Why don't you make a drawer? You made a drawer. Make a cupboard. You've made a cupboard. Make a door. Make a door that you can open. Make that door openable so you can open it and walk through it. Make that door something that you can open into the good and better things in life. You've got to make that one thing that you've made and you've made pleasure in to open and to walk through. You've got to open the door and walk through it and go. Go into the better things in the world. You can't keep dragging your feet and stopping in front of this stone and thinking, well, I'm in front of the stone now. What am I going to do? I can't do that. I can't do that one thing. I'm just going to not do anything. I'm just going to give up. I'm giving up. I can't do anything. Give up for the rest of your life. If that is the person you are, stop it. You can't just approach this one rock and say, I can't do that. I got to the rock. I thought, I can't do it. I'm going to turn around and go the other way. Watch it. Watch this. Pretend this on the camera. I don't like talking to cameras. I'm going to go. You're going to see the back of me for the rest of my life. You're never ever going to see the front of me again. You've got to learn to work with the things that you don't like in life. You've always got to imagine yourself as a better person. Imagine yourself as Albert Einstein, Pablo Picasso, Tom Cruise, Richard Branson. They are all people who have dyslexia. Inspire to be like them. Become the bigger person. You will be told in life that you can't do things. You just say to them, I can, and go and show them that you can do it. You can't keep going and say, I can't do this, I'm going to go away. You got to inspire and show that person that you can. You've got to show that person that you can do it. You've got to show them wrong. Prove them wrong that you are the bigger person. There are things that you can't do now, but you will be able to do in life. If you follow my Twitter account, you would see I posted a tweet earlier today. However challenging the day you were faced with, there will always be better. There will always be a better day and a way around your troubles. There will always be that way around your troubles. Put it in a box. Forget about it. Make it part of you. Make it a stronger person. Make you a stronger person. It's a wonderful thing to end on. You have dyslexia. You can't forget about it. You will always have dyslexia. But you've got to inspire to be the bigger person. You've got to say, I have dyslexia. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to get on with my life and deal with it. I've got dyslexia. I don't care. I have dyslexia. I'm going to work with it. You've got to have that I can attitude. You've got to have that can-do attitude that you are and you will do it. Thank you for listening.